filthy rich.
Hey, thanks for checking out my video. If you enjoy it, please like, subscribe, and comment Baby Yoda for your chance to win a $10 gift card. I do the drawing at 550 subs. I also have a Twitch, so go check me out there where I'm doing giveaways every other week. Alright guys, so this is going to be a video about how I customized a controller, the Nacon Unlimited version 3, I believe it is. So I actually have it here. Put out. You see it on the screen, but it's back, it's front. There's 4 buttons, but the buttons weren't really good for anything. They couldn't reach them, so I decided to like try modding it and making a comfortable controller because my Xbox Elite 1 and 2 didn't really work that well. So you can see here it comes with like weights you could actually put into the controller to make it a little heavier. I put the heaviest one in. I actually glued one inside too, so it'll be extra heavy. That's all that your controller is when it feels like it's an Elite. They put weights in it or a battery or something. So yeah, I'm going to compare the trigger stops because they don't have trigger stops on these. There's no option. That's just the screw hole cover, but you can see the original goes in a lot. Mine on the left only goes in like a little tiny amount. Those buttons are useless. You can't do anything with them in the state. That clear part there, that's on the back here. I kept hitting this button, so I covered it up. If I push hard enough, it'll work. You cover it with the Sugru like I'm using here. Yeah, so there's some stuff you need, like a screwdriver, Phillips head, a tweezers help, paperclip if you might need to poke something. That's to flatten out. The nail file, get it from your mom or something, or your sister, girlfriend, wife, whatever. You're gonna need it. The guitar pick, just something hard, plastic, and flat. I use the tweezers to take out the screw covers here. Just play around with them, you'll get them out eventually. Yeah, there's 4 of them that you need to take out, and then there's 6 screws. This thing I fiddled around with. It was hard to get out, but I ended up getting it out later. So yeah, 6 screw holes. That's a Phillips head screwdriver. Sorry, I took away the controller. We could look at this one while it's gone. Yeah, just unscrew the screws, all 6 of them. See, I counter them out for you. First time doing a video like this, so it's a little weird. I didn't know exactly what to do, and I'm not good at staying on the mat right there. This mouse pad came with my gaming chair for some reason. It's Big Hero 6. So we're taking the screws out, just all 6 of them. Put them somewhere safe where you won't lose them. When I had to let it sit overnight for the glue to dry, I put it in like one of these little bags. Just like put your screws in and everything. So now the screws are out. There's like 2 clips right at the bottom there, right where the headphone jack is. That headphone jack, there's 2 clips in there that you slide in from this side and push in right at the headphone jack on each side, and that'll pop open the clips. You wrestle with it a little, just go gentle and it'll pop off. So on the triggers, there's you could actually make them stay in a little more than normal there's like a little clip on the end there. Alright, I'm just filing those so the Sugru will stick to it. So it just gives it a rough edge. Little cleaning solutions, lens cleaner is fine. It's like an alcohol based sort of thing, but you just want to clean up all the dust. Alright, now we're taking the Sugru. But I remember to file the other part after I already take the Sugru out, so yeah, I forgot about this. You want to do this. This is shiny surfaces don't stick well. Just like slippery. I'm trying to show that little nub there. It's like it prevents it from popping out, so I'm just shaping it to roughly the shape of the nub. You want it to be about as thick, otherwise it's not going to catch when it comes up. So like there's like a little lip right in here that nub has to catch on. You put the Sugru in there, and it keeps it down a little bit. And because of the programming later on in the video, you're able to do this. So I'm taking it. Now we're past that. There's like a little gap in here, a little square gap. It's hard to see, but you just shove the Sugru right in there, and it's going to prevent this from going down any further. So it's only like it's going to limit the amount it moves in. The programming allows us to. So I have practically mouse clicks now was down about like a millimeter. I think it's still a little more than a mouse, but it's for me, I love it. I love like mouse clicks, but this one I didn't do quite as far in because it's not for me. So you do it on both sides. Same thing with both of them, like both triggers, both. There's like a little slidey piece in there that hits the back of it. There's like a cutout for it, so you don't need it. And this is why I like this controller so much. It's very easy to customize like this. Now I'm just cutting the Sugru for the buttons into 4 roughly even parts. Sometimes, like I like my edit button right here bigger than the rest, but you do you. So it just helps with your timing. At least for me, it helps with timing. And I'm just using a flat piece of metal. It's the end of the tweezers to mold it. You don't want to get it into that little gap, otherwise the buttons won't work. But you could like always peel it out later if you get a little bit in. And then just roughly mold it to the shape of the button. There's not much you really want to do after that. You just press it against it, try to like wiggle it into the button so as much surface area makes contact as possible, and then like kind of pinch the edges to the piece, and that'll create like a suction too. The filing will help a little bit with that too. That's going to create like more surface area for the glue to bind. You see, I'm just trying to work it in, and then I try to smooth it out a little with my fingers. You could even dent it in with your finger so it's your finger shaped. Just hold the controller like you would, and then just like push it in, and then make sure it molds a little bit. That's up to you. I didn't want to do that. I like the rounded like this. See, I'm just still working it. This is the longest part. The whole process took about 25 minutes. But then I had to let it sit for a day and then put it back together, which you'll see later. It takes 24 hours for the Sugru to cure completely. Yep, so all formed. Now what do we got here? We're out of Sugru, so you want to do it all at once because the Sugru has a 30-minute work time. So after 30 minutes, it's no longer going to be able to work, but it's still not fully cured, so it'll deform. So yeah, just be careful not to like lean it on anything that's going to change the form. Like I'm using my finger to slide across it to smooth it more because it was a little messed up. It's just like a silicone based like special rubber that doesn't shrink. So 2D, I ended up going back to it 2 days later because when I had time, that part clips on. Yeah, this little part right here clips on and off. So just put it on, push the buttons down and push it in to click, then click it down here. So if these are out, the little thing will get cut off. So you don't want that. You want to push the triggers and then push it on. Okay, checking the buttons, they all work. And then we're just gonna put the screws back in. Just place them in, don't do one upside down like I did. I mean, this is all, yeah, just, I left it in there, but just to show the whole process. If at any point, most of the stuff is sped up to 2 times, so if you do it by half speed, it'll be like normal speed. Music will be a little funny, but at any point, if you're gonna follow me, just do that. All right, all together. And these make sure, like, fiddle around with these until you get like a really good flush fit. Sometimes even though if you just swap the 2 here, it doesn't fit flushly, but you figure it out. If you're trying this, you're probably smart. There's the finished product. My fade grips and the light changed. You'll see how to do that later. So I couldn't spell here for whatever reason. Actually, my keyboard was on the ground and I'm trying to type from wherever, so it was just stupid. So this is a trick I do. I just started. I actually got my first arena win with this setting. It's you're basically just making it so you have like an exponential curve for the first 10% and then a linear curve for the last 90%, and then I use boost. So That's how I did it. Now just program the buttons. Click on the button you want to switch and then just tap it on your controller. You have to have this setting to this to in the middle for it to work when you're trying to program. Now this is for the trigger stops. You have to put it to the minimum that you could have it, and it goes quick. But back to this, yeah, see, it's like a kind of an expo sort of curve at the bottom, and you can mess around with this. You can make it less or more or whatever. And then I want to show you the sticks. When they come stock, they go square, and it feels really weird in game. Like I almost returned the controller because of that. So that's why you hit the sensitivity to minus, and it gets rid of that square function. It might work okay for like movement, but when you're trying to aim, it's terrible. So I leave it linear for the left stick, and just right stick I do that like exponential thing. You can see perfect circles now. My Xbox Elite doesn't do the perfect circles. It's like wiggly in the corners. Even though it's a circle, the imaginary corners. That's what happens. All right, now you can set 4 different profiles, by the way, and then you can change the color on this to whatever you want. So you could do each 4 quadrants of it. And that's like how I ended up getting the picture from before. You could do like a cycle, pulsing, prism. I put mine to green, because I always go with green. As you can see my wall back there. Green light. Then we just look through some colors, try out different ones, figure out what you like. I don't know where red went, because I know it could do red, but there was no red option. And I was going to do the Ninja Turtles 4 colors, but it didn't work out that way. All right, so that's it for that. You can just hit test area. You could try out the things and hit send the controller for it to go to the controller. All right, that's it. So this is my arena win, my first one of the season. It's a low lobby, and like a lot of weird stuff happens. Like in the beginning here, a guy lands on me 5 seconds after I already looted the chest and everything. But yeah, so if you like the content, let me know. If you have any questions, join my Discord and message me there, and we can talk about it, or you can follow me in any social media. I'll even talk about it in stream if you're interested. So enjoy the video, and I'll see you next time. I don't know why he did that, but thanks. Sometimes it's that easy. Are you kidding me? Live? Where you see? I see you. Weird. What is going on? Was that a stream snipe? I don't know, man. Who, did you see the name? I didn't see the name. Who stream sniped me? I feel like they all are. This is early arena, so I'm not really worried about losing or winning. I should get some wins though. It's a low level. I'm just going for kills. I don't know why so many people went to caddy though, and that guy gave me a kill. To be fair, I did like have him dead pretty much. This guy doesn't seem terrible the way he's moving around, but it doesn't mean he's good either. I see him. Sorry, dude. What? Oh my god, everyone I run into. Everyone does the same freaking thing. They just run around like a crazy person. There's a dude. Dude, I'm gonna get on the bridge. Try to pick him off. Where are you? Oh my god. Get behind these guys. Shooting at me. Alright, I see two of them. I'm scared of the third one coming from behind, so we're gonna build. Oh my god! Holy crap! Oh my god, hold on. Bad time, bad time. Last guy. All right. What we got? A nice arena. 11 kill. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Late model cars and paper plates. Hate to say, but I'm too old for